And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with another full set finally. And finally, I got the boots for the Wildwood set for the Warlock. Now, I happen to like this armor set. I didn't play Dead Orbit with the faction rallies, but I'm pretty sure this is essentially Dead Orbit have mimicked this type of armor with a framework on the helmets and stuff. So, be interesting to see Dead Orbit stuff. So this is what it looks like. I really like it. My goal is to collect all the armor sets. I've deleted the ones I don't like. Usually I keep them in my vault space, but we've got over 116. We've got about 124 spaces less in Destiny 2 than we do in Destiny 1. And before people come out and say, well, there was 200 in Destiny 2 and 108 in Destiny 1, so obviously 200 is more than 108. Yes, but you had 108 spaces for weapons, 108 spaces for armor, and 108 spaces for miscellaneous, whereas, so that's 320 something whatever altogether, 318 whatever, 324 altogether. This is 200 flat, and that includes your shaders and all the silly little stuff that we don't want that they're forced into microtransactions. But I'm very happy I finally got this. So the plan is to basically start to try and level up the armor. Now what I'm struggling at, guys, if anyone knows this, I'm at 305 with all my characters, but I know some of my characters are dropping 299 to 300 level stuff. So if I do public event, I'll get 300 blues, which is very useful, which is what I need. I need 300 level stuff to drop so that I can make everything 300, then apply the mods to them. But I don't know, some stuff's dropping a lot lower level. Some's dropping at 296, 298, I don't know. But anyway, I really like the look of this, guys. I'd like to wear this for a change. I know the other set I've been wearing is really good. You know, I'm also one piece off the Gentium or Gentium Knighthood set. I just need the chest piece and I can't get it. I turned in over 80 tokens last night and didn't get the damn thing. So anyway, this is high resistance armor. This would be very good for Crucible. 2 mobility, 6 resilience, 6 recovery. I mean, that as a standard alone stats fucking amazing, and I've not even begun to take a look at what's under the hood. So let's have a look, guys. So the Wildwood cover, we've got mobility and health recovery there. It is a resilience based armor set. I love the city, but I don't want to go back. I want to bring the city to the EDZ. Devrim K. Apparently, is it Nolan North did the voice for Devrim K, which I'm surprised because Devrim K's voice acting shouldn't have been this poncy old English guy. He should have had a gruff. If you're going to be English, you should have had a voice closer to mine. You know, down in dumps, been living in wilderness. You know, But anyway. Let's take a look at this hood. Now, I think this hood's fantastic. I really do. I love the metal framework at the front. I'm not sure why it's there, but it just looks really cool. Also, what look like belt straps across the top of the helmet, but you know, let's say the metal for argument's sake. But you know, just all that little extra detail. Even like it, what I love about games like this is, although it's all designed essentially for aesthetic purposes. In the meeting rooms, because I'm a designer, I know that you have to validate your choices. So there will be a practical reason why those straps across the head exist. There will be a reason why that frame on the front of the helmet is like that, is there. Maybe it's extra protection in physical combat against the Cabal, who are big tough bastards, aren't they? And you're going head-to-head combat and you headbutt one of them, or they try and headbutt you or bite your face off. That gets in the way. I don't know. I like the left side here, the left piece here. If we move over the cursor, a little radio receiver there. We'll say radio. I'm sure they're using something different than radio, something more advanced. If they can package information into Glimmer, then I'm sure they can decrypt Glimmer information and transport it as some sort of new form of you know, glimmerization, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I love the helmet design. I do. I love the high collar here, and he's wearing this scarf, which I think is really nice. It really is looking fantastic. And I'm getting ready to change what I'm wearing, because I've been wearing this I'm on a complex set all the time, and I'm ready for a change. I'd like to wear the Optimus stuff or this if I can get it high enough level. So we've got more mobility here, so more resilience. So let's get rid of that down to 1 mobility now, and into the resilience, more resilience. So here, oh, this is the bond. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Look at that. It looks like a clock almost, like tells time through celestial bodies or something. I don't know. Shows where the traveller is. I don't know. But that's the bond. But it's so well built in. Is it an old watch? It's like an antique watch strapped through materials and turned into a bond. If that is, that's a fascinating. That's great, because they live in the wilderness. That's great. I love the netting over the shoulder piece there. You've got the additional armour on the left wrist, particularly on the inside and underneath. I'm guessing a lot of hand-to-hand combat there. As you can see, more netting on this other side. And the flavour texts, I don't know about you, but the EDZ has grown on me. Literally, the moss gets everywhere. Different K. Okay, so clearly the armour, you can see now that the armour is this colour. And maybe they even incorporate natural elements like mosses and things to help with camouflage, because the area they're in, according to Devon K, is very green and mossy like, so browns and greens, very useful. So let's take a look at this. So look at this, we've got 1 mobility, 7 resilience, 6 recovery. Great PvP. 1 mobility, oh shit, this thing's gonna have no mobility. I'm not gonna be able to jump when I'm finished. Flavour text, perhaps we can take it back, perhaps the farm can be another city, Devon K. So my ideas would be, this would be your perfect PvP set, and then you'd put your mobility back up to 2, just to give that extra oomph in PvE, because you'd be surprised not being able to jump, it takes it away from you. So this is a chest piece, and the cloak, it looks fantastic, full length coat, you got the bag systems underneath, the straps and how it all fits together. You've got a carry bag around the waist full of supplies or extra ammunition. You've got ropes and all sorts of things attached to it, and I just love the detailing, guys, I really do. Fastens midway and then splits all the way down. Now my character's a female, and I liked the fact that you could choose your characters from year 1, but I wanted to choose my characters from year 1, but I also wanted to turn mine into a male. I don't know why they didn't give us that option, because no offense to anyone that plays females, but have you seen this? Doesn't look too bad. It looks like it could be a male, but a male version of a Warlock looks way buffer, like bigger chest, bigger arms, like looks like more powerful. That's not a sexist comment, because we know 90% of men are stronger than women. Don't get me wrong, there's 10% of women that could thrash us. That's fine, I don't care either way, but for me it looks better as a male, which is a real shame. So that's on to the boots. My flavour text is, be careful out there, if a rescue happens I'd rather be the rescuee than the one doing the rescue in Devon K. So more mobility, more resilience. Okay, so as you can see, I've not added, see, that'd knock it up to 304. You see, I'm 302 at the moment, but I'd just fall short. I'd hit 304 on everything, because these need to be 300 first. That's the problem. So the boots, they're pretty straightforward. Grey boots, red leggings to match sort of this belt, these packages, and the scarf. They match us perfectly. Grey boots strapped up, pretty straightforward and simple. We'll obviously take a quick look at the bond, and then we'll go through the colours. Now we've already looked at the bond again, so this helps recovery. To be honest, I'd be more inclined to put one on that would, not till it's 300, but I'd be more inclined to put one on that will give it healing. Well, healing, yes, but sorry, movement, because I've taken so much movement away. I don't have any anymore, I don't think, on this character. And but yeah, there's the bond. You can see it looks like an ancient watch from nowadays. And it's like they've taken the watch, they've added their own symbols to it, and then turned it into this relic, this token, and a Warlock bond, something of pride. That's interesting if they've done that, because that does look like a watch, doesn't it? That's probably one of my favourite bonds so far. I really do like that. So guys, we're going to very quickly, well, let's take you back and have a quick look. So there's the Wildwood. Like I said, I'm teetering. I mean, I could get rid of the transversive steps, but you know, I don't use them much, but it's nice to have them just on the off chance. I mean, I could put the excess Dawn gloves into there because I don't have any of the excess Dawn stuff apart from the chest piece, helmet. You know, I don't really want to get rid of anything, to be honest. It's difficult. I'm trying to keep everything best I can. So yeah. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're gonna go quickly look at some shaders. Now I'd be inclined to keep as is. Now let's look at the Iron Wolf because we know I like my silver. Doubt it'd work on this. Oh no, that looks fantastic. Silver helmet, look at that. This brown cloak, this brown coat, and a silver helmet with gold armbands. That looks really cool. That looks really nice. It's very subtle, isn't it? But I've got to admit, I do like the original. It'd be hard not to. I think Monochromatic's gonna be one of the ones that sways me. The Iron Battalion. This is the next Iron Banner version of things. A little more simplified than the original. I like the original with the reds and browns and Midnight Tiles. So we have to try this on everyone because this works on so many. But no, when they apply that gold to cloth and material, it just comes out as yellow. It doesn't look right. It does not look right. But I've got a feeling Monochromatic's going to work. Oh god, yeah. Look at that. That looks impressive. That looks impressive. It does make it. I mean, this is what's so frustrating about Bungie with these mods, because I'd like to apply mods to things, I'd like to apply colours, but then if I change my mind one day, like I constantly changed the colours of my armour I was wearing in Destiny 1 all the time. So it's going to cost me a fortune, an absolute fortune to keep doing this, and I don't think it's fair. So Monochromatic, I think, looks fantastic, and I'd be very surprised if any of you guys disagree. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And we've got to go with my special. Is it all orange? Let's have a look. Oh, it's mainly blue. But I do like the orange though. I wonder what Crucible looks like. Crucible Glory. Not too bad. It's just all red, essentially, red and grey. The Cerulean Divine, sorry, the Golden Trace. Was one of my favourites, but not anymore. Works on the Errant Knight and the Rogue Complex stuff because they're metal armour pieces, so that's fine. I don't know about the Free Mist Blue. This is not going to work. No. So, guys, for me, it's going to be Monochromatic. Look at that. Just look at that. Looks absolutely fantastic. Monochromatic. Or even Iron Wolf. I mean, I know it's like a brown coat, but I love that. I love that brown with hints of green, and then this silver helmet. I think it looks great. But ultimately, it comes down to. But I really like the original. I do. I really like the original of the Wildwood stuff I have on my Hunter, which is now monochromatic, but it looks fantastic in white, you see. And this is what bothers me. I'd like to keep the original colours, but I'd like to experiment, and it's just very difficult to do. It's very difficult to do. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. Here's my badass. Let me go. Here's my badass Warlock for you. I finally got all the pieces. Not maxed out yet. I'll be working on those as soon as possible. And there'll be more Witcher 3 coming soon. I'm surprised as many people watched those as you did. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm going to keep playing it. It gets better and better. But do not worry, there will be plenty of Destiny 2 in the works. All the meditation quests, strikes, nightfalls, armor suits, you know, all the good stuff, Crucible, whatever. Every season I'll be there recording stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. So cheers.